what is happening right now with Bitcoin price action, because after this Elon Musk tweet, we can actually buy a Tesla with Bitcoin. And the most bullish news is, guys, that the Bitcoin paid to Tesla will be retained as Bitcoin and not converted to fiat currency. And you can see the effect of this news on the price action of Bitcoin. So what exactly could be unfolding next after this? Are we going to see some movement here in an upper direction, or is there anything we have to take into consideration before actually judging the current price structure? Because right now, if we look at this price structure starting in daily time frame, you can see we did talk about this price structure plenty of time in my videos. But right now, guys, this price move here has clearly showed us that, hey, the price here now is clearly above this 0.236 Fibonacci level. This 0.236 Fibonacci level was a very important line, because if you monitor this price movement, you can see here when the price actually managed to break out of this trend line area, this falling trend line which previously acted as a resistance, we broke out of here, you can see, right? And we tested the 0.618 Fibonacci level. This 0.618 Fibonacci level acted as a very strong resistance, you can see here. And after that, what happened with price action? We saw a pullback, and this pullback ended exactly, guys, exactly after reaching this 0.236 Fibonacci level. And after that, you can see we had a really nice run here in an upward direction, right? So similar scenario also unfolded here when we broke out of this falling trend line. Just like here with the previous example, we headed towards this 0.618 Fibonacci level, also found a rejection, and this rejection led us to another pullback towards the 0.236 Fibonacci level. We found support, and again after finding support from this 0.236 Fibonacci level, we started a move here in an upward direction like this here, right? With the previous example, now we said, hey, right now the price of Bitcoin has broken out here, but it has also failed to break out of this 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, just like here or just like here. So you can see in the price action, we broke out of here, we got a rejection, we got a pullback, and this pullback went below the 0.236. But now, guys, now you can see here, this price is above the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement level. That was around 55,000 price level. So now, if we're going to hold this ground around this 55,000 today, guys, and also find support above this 0.236, this could be a sign that the price of Bitcoin could be slowly now starting a move here in an upward direction. And why I believe this price structure here is a very important price scenario, because if you have watched my video, I did talk about this 21 exponential moving average also acting as a very important line, because whenever we have seen price above this 21 exponential moving average and 50 exponential moving average. So right now, guys, as you can see, whenever the price here was above this 21 exponential moving average, you can see here, right? We went above 21 exponential moving average. It always indicated as long as we are above 21 exponential moving average, the trend here could see more consolidation, but it is a sign that it could still continue further in an upward direction. You can see we had a pullback, right? And this pullback, when we actually failed to find support at this 21 exponential moving average, we headed straight towards the 50 exponential moving average, which acted as a strong support. And now this is a very important scenario, guys, because you can see whenever the price here was below this 21 exponential moving average, we said, hey, now we have to be careful, because we want price to close above this 21 exponential moving average. We had a pullback, found support at this 50 exponential moving average. When we had this bounce, this rejection from this 0.618 and also this pullback, finding support at this 0.236 Fibonacci retracement level. And look at this, when we had this price movement here, we also were above this 21 exponential moving average. So now we got four scenarios that played out here before price started moving in upward direction. Before we started this move here, the price was also above this 21 exponential moving average, and then a new move here started. So you can see another scenario here as well. Whenever we had this price pullback, rejection from this 0.618, we had this price pullback from support at this 0.236, right? But before this move here in an upward direction, the price here also, look at this, we were below 21 exponential moving average, but once we were able to find support above this, fulfill all our criteria, just like in the past Bitcoin price action, rejection from this 0.618, finding support at this 0.236 Fibonacci level, and also find support above this 21 exponential moving average, the price here started a move here in an upward direction. So now this is a pretty similar scenario also unfolding right now with Bitcoin price action, because if you monitor this price structure here, guys, you can see very clearly the price did pretty exact with the previous example. I mean, broke out of it, found rejection at this 0.618, and also this pullback right now is above 0.236 Fibonacci level, that is around 55,000 price level. So if this, right, if this is going to be another move here in an upward direction, you can see what just happened here, guys. The price here is also above 21 exponential moving average. This 21 exponential moving average is around 55,100 price level. So if the price of Bitcoin does manage to find support above this 55,000 price level and also above this 21 exponential moving average, this could be a sign that the price here could consolidate and slowly start again moving here in an upward direction, because this is exactly what has happened here and also what has happened here. Right now, what we can also do, right, what we can also do is simply add this rising trend line here. The trend here is also following this rising trend line, because you can see support from this lower line of this rising trend line along with this 21 exponential moving average. I showed you with this rising wedge scenario. So you can see right now we also are finding a very strong support. So even if we are going to see some sort of a pullback again around this 55,500 and also manage to stay above this 55,000, then this could be preparing for us for another move here in an upward duration. So this is what I see right now looking at this price structure here, using this bump and run reversal bottom scenario and also with this Fibonacci level along with this 21 exponential moving average for Bitcoin. So now let's look at this price structure in a smaller time frame. I mean in a 4-hour time frame. Before I switch into another chart, I would really appreciate if you could just take 2 seconds of your time and smash the like button. And for those individuals watching this video for the first time, definitely hit the subscribe button and the bell. And also let me make you aware that Bybit right now is giving around $200 bonus to those individuals who sign up using my ref link down below. This is only for our subscribers. So if you want to take advantage of some bonuses and trade with free money, then definitely check this out. So guys, let's switch the chart. So now if we look at this price structure of Bitcoin, guys, you can see what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to add a very interesting scenario which is known as descending broadening wedge. And why? Because if you monitor this price movement right now, guys, you can see this price structure does look like it's forming a really nice descending broadening wedge. So now according to this descending broadening wedge, where we are approaching, this here is the upper line. So this upper line has previously acted as a very strong resistance. If we are going to find support above this 57,000 also today, guys, then this is going to turn the price very bullish, because you can see this is not just only the upper line of this descending broadening wedge, but the price here is also forming this very nice double bottom type of structure. So if this double bottom is also going to play out, then the price structure is measured from the neckline to the bottom. So in this case, you can see here, the upper line is also going to be around 57,400, 57,500 level. So if this is going to happen today, right, and price is also going to find support above it, then we could see another impulsive move falling after that. But any sort of a rejection around this upper line area, then we should also be prepared for another pullback type of scenario. But we know around this 55,000 price level, we do have another support. So maybe we are going to show a move here in this manner, after getting rejection from this upper line of this descending broadening wedge. And not just only here, guys, let me also show you another example. If you look at this price structure, you can see here pretty similar scenario also unfolded here. Descending broadening wedge, price did broke out of this upper line area which previously acted as a resistance, right? So you can see here we broke out of it. What happened after we broke out of it? We had a pullback. Price came to retest the upper line area. So that's why it has happened plenty of time in Bitcoin price action. So that's why if we are going to see a breakout, we could still expect a pullback again to retest the upper line area of this falling wedge or the upper line area of this descending broadening wedge, and then a possible move here in an upward direction. So you can see not just only with this similar descending broadening wedge example, guys, but also this price structure here was also forming a very nice double bottom price structure. You can see, right, we broke out of this neckline area, we had a move, but the price was unable to hold its ground. So even when we had this price pullback, the neckline did actually act as a support, but it was unable to hold the price, and after that we saw this price pullback scenario. So now this is going to be another interesting point for Bitcoin. So if this is going to happen today, I mean, if we are going to see any sort of rejection, we also know that around this 55,500, 55,000 area, we do have a very strong support. So even if we are going to see rejection and price pullback, I'm still going to look at this consolidation around this area before we see another break here in an upward duration in this manner. So if we want to add another scenario around this particular area, no problem. What we can simply do, guys, is we can simply look at this price structure by using this descending triangle, because right now, guys, you can see, so this lower line is the base here, and the upper line here could be actually acting as a resistance again. So that's why I was calling this price structure could be forming another descending triangle type of scenario. So the upward price target is definitely going to be the upper line of this descending triangle, not just only because of the lower line here why we are getting a strong support, but I also included this Fibonacci extension label on my previous video. I said, you guys, with the help of this Fibonacci extension from this swing low till this swing high, right? If you look at the current structure, you will see also actually finding strong support from this 0.382 Fibonacci level. So along with this lower line, also this 0.382 actually acted as a very strong support. So that's why I said in one of my video that, hey, around this price level, we do have this 54,000, we do have a very strong support line. So that's why this lower line of this descending triangle and also this 0.382 around 54,000 acted as a support, and now we are seeing this bounce here to the upside. So according to this Fibonacci extension, our next possible target is going to be this 0.5 Fibonacci extension level. That's going to be around 57,700. But if this double bottom scenario is going to play out, you know, right, which I just showed you with the previous example, if this double bottom scenario is going to play out here, right, let me show you one more time, then our upward target, so you can see here, in that case, if we are going to see a move here in an upward direction, then also regarding this double bottom, our price target is going to be around this 57,750 price level. But we know with the previous descending broadening wedge, we do have some resistance around this price level of 56,700, 56,800. So even if we are going to see any sort of a pullback, as I've already said with the previous example, the neckline here around 55,500, 55,000 is going to be a very strong support line. So even if we are going to see consolidation, I'm actually expecting a slow move in this manner before seeing an actual price breakout. So guys, this is what I see right now looking at the price structure of Bitcoin in a daily time frame and also in a smaller time frame. So if you enjoyed my work, then hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this video for the first time, definitely hit the subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye, guys.